Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome up onto the stage Miss Jeniffer Murray. Ah, here she is. Hey, how are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
Brilliant. Have you been enjoying the films?
Yes, really good. There's a few I really like, yeah.
Wonderful. Have you been to many festivals like this before?
No, this is the first one I've actually been to.
Brilliant. Excellent. Very good. So, The Lion's Share. How did you come by the story, and what inspired you within this particular one?
Basically, it was part of a university assignment. The old idea is that we're supposed to choose one of Aesop's fables and then basically do whatever we want based on that.
Yeah.
And I basically told everyone to sort of come back the next day with as many ideas as we can and sort of throw them together. And we pretty much came up with The Lion's Share. And then I spent the next several hours writing up a preliminary script.
Brilliant, brilliant. So where do you study and what do you study?
I study media production at Oxford Brookes.
Fantastic. Excellent, cool. So, okay, so within this particular film, it's a punchy story. It's very, very good. How was the production process? Was it pretty easy to put everything together? Did everything fit into place perfectly, or how did it go?
No.
Okay, so how did it work?
Basically, everything that could go wrong did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pretty much on the first day of filming, we were supposed to sort of get everyone together and have all the rental gear. And because we sort of, not hired, but we borrowed the equipment through the university.
Yeah.
And we were all at the first location. And I got a call sort of saying, Jen, do you know that the office closes at 4 on Friday? And I was like, what?
Okay.
So, but luckily at the time, I actually had my camera equipment, just a still camera, but DSLR, which the entire film was filmed on that camera then. And so yeah, I had my camera, which is still a very high quality one, and
Brilliant.
then Danny also had like a soundboard. So pretty much managed to throw everything together from various stuff we actually had lying around. I also had some light stuff, which actually got broken on the second day, right when we about to start filming.
Crikey.
And even on the first day of filming, we actually decided to throw all that away because the manager at the pub at the time decided he wouldn't didn't want to turn down the new music, so we had to redo it in the environment instead.
I see. Okay. So how long did it take to actually shoot all of the scenes?
We managed to get the whole thing done, I think, between Friday and Monday.
Okay.
But it was so much hassle.
Oh, but it was done in the end and finished. And
we're really proud of the results.
Brilliant, brilliant. And what was it about narrating to camera that, why did you use that particular device?
I just think it's interesting. I just, when I'm sort of thinking of ideas, I sort of run the whole thing through in my head, sort of daydream a lot, and that sort of...
So is it almost kind of like an internal monologue whilst you're writing?
Yeah, pretty much. And I just thought it might be a lot more interesting simply to have the main character talking as an internal monologue.
Yeah. Okay, so within yourself, you're more of a writer. Would that be accurate? Or which area of film do you enjoy the most?
If I were to say, it would probably be the actual cinematography.
Okay.
Because like I said, I do just still photography first, and then I sort of came to film.
Okay.
And I just like having artistic shots.
Brilliant. Okay, and just out of interest, which camera was it that you actually used in the end?
It was a Nikon D300S.
Ah, okay. And have you heard about the progression of a lot of filmmakers now using high-definition SLR cameras with their work? How did you find using that style camera instead of a usual camcorder style camera?
Well, actually, the camera that we used, my camera, was actually more high quality than the ones we were given to be used. So it was actually fine I mean, obviously there's a few problems with just trying to get all the formats, everything right. Yeah. It's because we were supposed to have like a roll list because it's part of the assignment. Absolutely. But it still came out fine.
Great.
Better than fine.
Okay. Within the production process, within this, obviously it doesn't always work out according to plan, but from what you've actually learned so far, what kind of advice would you give to someone who is actually preparing their next film now? You've done it now. You've gone through the rigmarole of writing it, of casting it, of actually shooting, editing it, all of these things. If you could actually give yourself, when you first started, a few bits of advice, what would you say?
Get there earlier. And don't freak out, pretty much.
Okay.
Because it can get pretty stressful and everything does go wrong. But even if things can go wrong, it can still come together to be brilliant, which it did.
Wonderful. Okay. And now, I guess, the future. You're on this course.
Mm-hmm.
You're making films. You're writing scripts. You're getting into the thick of it. You're meeting some fantastic filmmakers out here today. What would you like to do? Is there a particular direction? So it's more the cinematography, or would you like to work within film or TV? What do you fancy trying?
I think for the time being, we're going to go more still with short films.
Okay.
I have a few ideas which I've been throwing around. Actually, we managed to throw one together in the car last night.
Brilliant.
We were trying to think about different things, and we will probably continue along the lines of short films. I'm very eager to work with the group we had at the time because it was a fantastic group.
Okay, great. And I guess if there were any details that would really help you as a filmmaker, so I guess would it be different cast? Would it be better equipment? Would it be money? If there was something that you would need to ask for to actually help your situation, what would it be?
Not sure, actually. I think it would probably be funding, because having the additional funding would definitely be useful, because then we can perhaps hire more lighting. I know that's one of the issues on the film was that we didn't have sufficient lighting in certain areas.
Okay.
One, because, like I said, a couple of them broke.
Yeah.
But I think if we had more equipment and various things out, it would definitely help a lot.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. Jennifer Murray, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks a lot.
Jennifer.